Okay, everybody, my name is Gargamel_SF. Now press L with your muskets.
I am not here, bro.
This
I'm
is
not
support.
here.
I don't care. This is support arms. This shows your rank.
You're not
See,
passing
as you
your
can see on my
test.
left arm, I have two chevrons. That shows that I'm a adjutant major. And the rank order goes from the right is the highest, and the left and to the left are the lower ranks. That's why Simon, who's a colonel, stands on the right, and Proguscus is on his left. Okay, now press L again, which is for shoulder arms. Shoulder arms is the basic position. You can fire in this. You can make ready and present. You can present your bayonet. Now you can press N for our favorite word. This basically makes you faster. It's called slope arms. You use this while you're marching. Now shoulder arms, press N again.
If I don't want
Good
to.
job. Now press K. This is trail arms. This also makes you faster, and it has a double quality, and you do this. Now, it's called trail arms. It makes you faster, so the same purpose as slope arms. Now, shoulder arms again, press K. Now press H.
Wrong about
H.
of people, though.
H.
Don't pressure
Proguscus.
me. Don't pressure me.
H for attention, order, or ground arms, whatever you want to call it. It makes you slower. It's for getting in your formation better. You see now we're in a really straight line. Yeah, but usually I think it's called attention arms. Anyway, press H again, shoulder arms.
Great.
I said H. Now press J for port arms. This is basically like making ready. So you can press F and you'll present. And then if you press J, you're back in this position again. It makes you, I think, slightly slower than normal, but it's fine. It's fine. You use this mainly in nationals when you want to line up and then fire like directly after that. So yeah, it's useful for that. Anyway, now press J again, shoulder arms. Now press G, right shoulder arms. This is the most useless shit to ever exist. Never use this ever in your entire life. Only unless you're forming a wedge like this. You don't need it. You don't need it for any other purpose. It's literally just entirely ceremonial. It's called right shoulder arms. Sometimes it's called advance arms or present arms, but anyway, shoulder arms. Press G again.
I'm sussy baka.
Now you press V. V is for salute. And basically, there's a thing called salute etiquette where it says that you have to salute the higher rank than you. You can only drop your salute once the higher rank drops his salute, and you can't salute a higher rank than you, and you can't salute somebody who's in the same rank group as you. So a soldat does not have to salute to a caporal for a year, but for example, a caporal for a year has to salute to a colonel. If he doesn't, nothing happens. But that's just
It's
salute etiquette.
pronounced as colonel. Demoted.
I literally do not care. Anyway, you can drop your salutes now. Proguscus. Okay, now we move on to faces. I'm just gonna mirror myself here. Left face, 90 degrees to the left. Right face, 90 degrees to the right. Right half face, left half face, or left incline, 45 degrees to the left. Right incline or right half face, same thing, but to the right. So 45 degrees to the right. About face, turn around to 180 degrees. Center face, which is no, not front face, which is looking at the position that you formed in, and then there's center face, which is looking at the general direction of the commander. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now let's see here. Good. Okay, now we move on to marching. Center face. This is an SFL based, also by the way, slope arms. Let's press N. This is an SFL, also known as a single file line. And you march in this. Basically, there's a few rules. Trail arms is not better. Anyway, there's a few rules. Basically, you can only march when the person in front of you has started marching, unless that dude is AFK. So, for example, if I'm sitting here, Proguscus will, and I'm sitting here for like 10 seconds, Proguscus will start moving. Okay? Anyway, prepare to march and march. Good guys.
What's
All right, all
very
right, all right.
Jewish?
All right. We're gonna form up here. We're gonna shoot at the British people. Yo, where'd that other guy go? Where's Simon?
He got smited.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Okay, anyway,
I
prepare to
don't know
form a
who-
line to my right here and form a line to my right here.
What if we don't want to?
Anyway, shoulder your arms now, and we're gonna do the 4-step firing system. So, the first step is make ready. LMB. There's a button called LMB for mobile people, but I know nobody here's mobile, so just make ready. It's left click for the PC people. Anyway, F or present. There's a button called, I think, aim on mobile. It's like a crosshair button. Same thing. And now the third step is fire or left click again. So shoot. Then right face and reload, which is with R. That's the 4th step. And now once you've reloaded, we're gonna do the other variations of the 4-step firing system, which is ripple fire and blanket fire. Alright, now that we're all reloaded, I want you to do a ripple fire. Basically, ripple fire is like a Mexican wave. So, for example, if I say ripple fire from the far left, the person here, who's supposed to be me, will fire first, then the person on my right, and then the person on that person's right, and the person on that person's right, and so on and so forth. But there's nobody else. There's nobody here. So, now, and basically if I say from the far right, ripple fire from the far right, it's basically the same thing, but the other way around. So Simon fires first, then Andre, so the person to his left, and then the person to that guy's left, and then the person to that guy's left, and so on and so forth. So, make your name present. And ripple fire from the far right fire. Andre! Perguscus. Wow, you all suck at aiming. Wow. Okay,
no,
reload.
I didn't even try.
Wow, GG, bro. You guys all suck at aiming. Never aim again. Anyway. Once you've reloaded, we're gonna do blanket fire, which is, I'm gonna explain in a second. The Andre just reload. So, blanket fire is basically like fire at will. You can only do this in the training grounds. You don't do this on battles or anything. Blanket. So when I say, for example, blanket fire, two sheets fire, you guys are gonna fire twice without having orders to make ready, present fire, or reload. But when you fired twice, you cease fire. Okay. Now everybody make ready and present. And blanket fire, 2 sheets fire. Wow, a 360 was that aura.
Yeah,
Did Perguscus just give himself a second musket so he didn't have to reload? I'm literally going to ban you. He also reload too slow. Alright, buddy. Alright, once you fire the second time, just just after that, just cease firing. So Andre, you stop firing. Perguscus, it's not a bug. You gave yourself a musket. Oh, it's not a bug. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate one of the uses of trail arms. Anyway, center face and port arms. So press J.
I'm still reloading. You gotta think about me.
Then reload.
Wait. What about if we want this?
You know we can't want that.
Well, why not?
Because I said so. Okay, now prepare to march in March.
But motherfucker.
Okay. Now prepare to form a line on my right here and form a line on my right here.
I'm not AFK, I'm just really laggy, man.
This guy's laggy. Oh, that's GG's, bro. Anyway, now we're going to do the number system. The number system is really easy. The commander is always 0. And then you start counting to the right. So Perguscus is 1. Simon is 2. And Andre is 3. Boy! Okay. Now, let's see. Perguscus, what's your number? If you say anything other than 1, I'm literally leaving right now.
6, 7.
Get out! Alright, yeah, he's unresponsive. Anyway, now we're going to do the... I think it was... What was it called? It was fire by ranks, right? So basically...
Puguscus is muted.
0... Is he seriously muted? Okay, what's your number, Perguscus? Okay, mute him again. Wait, is he muted in the VC? No, he's not. Okay. Alright. Okay, so 0 and 2, which are the even numbers, are going to do the back rank, and the odd numbers, so 1 and 3, are going to do the front rank. So basically, the back rank will make ready and present. So me and Simon. And Perguscus and Andre are going to advance up to musket to the bayonet length. And they're going to make ready. Then the back, they're going to make ready and present. The back rank is going to fire. So back rank fire. And the back rank is going to advance to their musket length. And then the back rank is going to, so the old front rank is going to turn into the back rank, and then it's going to fire. And now Perguscus and Andre move up before you reload. Yeah, to about there, and there you reload. And that's also fire in advance. It's the same principle. Now it was double columns, right?
Should be.
Okay. Now. Let's see, Perguscus. You were 1, you were 2, and you were 3. Okay, so I want the even numbers behind my left shoulder, and the odd numbers behind my right shoulder. Do you guys know how to count? Anyway, basically, double columns is a 2 SFLs behind each shoulder of the commanding officer. You know, you might use this on battles if you rally a lot, except we don't rally a lot, so we're never going to use this. Anyway, prepare to, by the way, press N with your muskets for the love of the game. Or K, it's fine. Okay, now prepare to march and march. Now we're going to form a center line, so basically the people behind my left arm, or behind my left shoulder are going to go on my left side, and the people behind my right shoulder are going to go on the right side. So, form a center line here. And you can go out of shoulder arms. Now, what do you mean I was losing breath? Okay. Can we ban Simon? Anyway. Simon's gonna be 1, Perguscus gonna be 2. Simon, can you spawn a clone of yourself for a second? Okay, good. Now I'm gonna... okay, this guy's gonna be the front man, so he's gonna be number 1. Okay, so now we're gonna do a square formation. So Simon's gonna be 1. Perguscus is gonna be 2. No, Simon's gonna be 2. Perguscus is gonna be 3, and Andre's gonna be 4. And this fellow is gonna... Don't kill him, by the way. Do not kill him. This fellow is gonna be 1. Okay, so 1 goes in front of me. 2 goes behind me. 3 goes on my left side. These idiots don't even know like their directions. What are these morons? And now, and yeah, and this is now a center face, everybody. I said center face, bro. That's literally the opposite. You moron. Okay. And now about face. Are you a monkey? Andre, what the hell are you doing? Andre, left face.
Merc, I'm going for
This guy's a merc. Okay. Anyway, this is a square formation. In this formation, you can fire at will. You can do everything. As long as you keep the formation, you can FOL all you want. The only prerequisite is that there needs to be cavalry near you for you to do it. And there's no FOL. Also, to explain FOL, FOL means fire out of line. It happens when, for example, you need a line of 3 people at least to fire. And if you don't fire within 3 seconds of each other, it's going to be FOL. And also, if I'm over here and I fire, fire like this, it's also FOL. And then OOL, which means I'm being away from my line. You guys are over there doing a square formation. I'm out here Ramboing because I'm a Rambo god. And if I don't charge in and I try to bait them out, that's OOL. And I get 3 warnings and then I die. Okay. Now, everybody, we're gonna do a blob. On me. Have my sword bayonet in the air. We're gonna do a tough ass blob. Basically, the reason why you want to blob up is because when you blob up, you can kill people more efficiently. No, I'm atheist.
Imagine.
Anyway, when you do a blob, oh my days. When you do a blob like this, you can one tap enemies. It's very efficient. You kill people faster. Yeah, for example, say Simon has a bit. What? Okay, say Simon has a big stick like this, and if we blob on him, he's gonna die instantly.
Yeah, but
Yay.
he has a tiny stick.
He has a tiny stick. Okay. Oh, blob on Simon, blob on Simon, blob on Simon. You guys aren't blobbing, but we killed him anyway. Alright, that should be the whole train.